Okay. So this is IIT JAM 2025 2 marks question, right? So you're given Y is 5,000, G is 1,000, T is 1,000, C is 250 plus 0.75 Y minus T, right? You're given this information and the question goes ahead and says, find private savings of this economy. Find private savings of this economy. Just a warning, huh? Only the 2025 IIT paper was very easy. Doesn't mean all will be easy. Just last year the exam was very easy. So don't take that as a benchmark कि जो पिछले साल आया उतना ही आएगा. But definitely we need to solve these questions first. Not more than 1 minute you should be taking to solve this question here. Very simple. One seven five zero. How about others? Okay. Let's find equilibrium income. Y is equal to C plus I plus G. C plus I is not given, plus G. Right? So since I is not given and Y is given and T is also given, so we have no other aspect here. Huh? One thing, okay, I'll explain both, huh? Both ways. So first thing that I can do is method number 1. If I put Y as 5,000 and T as 1,000 here, beta, consumption will be 250 plus 0.75, 5,000 minus 1,000. 250 plus 0.75, 4,000. 250 plus 3 by 4, 4,000. So this will be 250 plus 3 into 1,000. So this will be 3250. ये consumption हो गया. Now my savings will be after you have paid tax, remember. So saving will be income minus taxes, disposable income निकलेगा minus consumption. So income will be, we have found out income as 5,000. Taxes will be 1,000 and consumption will be 3250. So you'll get the savings as 750. Method number 1 gives me savings as 750. This is method number 1. Okay. Let us see if we get the same answer if we use the concept that savings and investment should be equal in the closed economy. Do we get the same answer or not? if we use that equation in the economy, what will we get the answer as? So I have to prove to you something very, very important. So see here. So y equal to c plus I plus g, right? Y is given to me as 5,000. C I just found out as 3250. I investment that I have is I, and G is 1,000. So what do I get investment as? 5,000 minus 3250 minus 1,000. That means 750. The two are coming out exactly to be the same. Savings and investment are coming out to be the same. So can we go ahead and can we use this? क्या हम investment ही निकाल के उसको savings बोल सकते हैं? Anyone? Can I use method 2? Both are giving me the same answer. Can I use method 2? I want to really understand your understanding. Can I use method 2 to find savings in the economy better? Why? क्यों नहीं use कर सकते? There is a reason. Think about it. We have done this in class multiple times. Why or why not? Why can I use this method and why I cannot use this? Only if internal and external balance is 0. Very, very good statement. Go back to that equation we had written. हमने एक equation लिखा था that savings is I plus G minus T plus NX. Do you remember this equation? We had written this equation in one of the lectures. है ना? और now try to think about this equation here. Net exports are 0. And G and T are equal. G and T are equal. Net exports are 0. Only then I am getting S and I to be equal. Only then. Just imagine in this question कि suppose आपको government expenditure, you would have given government expenditure as 400. Suppose 400 दिया होता. You would have plucked 400 here. Right? You would have subtracted 400 here. You would have got a different answer here. Still, यहाँ पे savings would have been 750 only. Because here savings के लिए you have not used G at all. To find savings, you have not used G. Your savings formula is Y minus T minus C. So you would have, using method 1, still got 750. सोचो थोड़ा. Don't just memorize things. Don't think it's a simple question. So what if you would have used this method, but यहाँ पे G का value 400 होता, 1000 नहीं होता? You would have got a different answer of savings using this method and this. And it would have been very confusing कि कौन सा method ठीक है. So you go back to your lecture 3 days back, goods market. मैंने lecture class के end में I had derived this equation for all of you. Isn't it? And I had explained you internal balance, external balance, everything. So saving and investment beyond 2 sector economy, जब हम 3 या 4 sector economy में बात करते हैं, when we talk about a 3 sector economy or a 4 sector economy, this was the equation. So actually I will be wrong if I say whatever investment I get will be my savings. This is incorrect. I have to put investment in this formula to get my savings. Please understand. So my savings will be investment. But since here, whatever investment you have got, whatever I you have got, but since here G and T are both 1000, they will cut out each other. So just put 1000 here and 1000 here. They will cancel out each other. Right? Only then you can say S and I are equal. So I hope I am making my point very clear. ये बहुत important exam point of view में. Don't directly blindly close your eyes and put saving equal to investment, please. We have written the equation की 3 sector economy में क्या होता है, 4 sector economy में क्या होता है. We have given certain equations. Saving and investment are not always equal. We have done this thoroughly in class. So you will not go ahead and use this directly. Okay, anyone, any question, any doubt? Is this clear? Okay, try to solve next question. So this is again a 2 marks question that I'm giving you. Last year, 99% of students did this question wrong. An economy saves 25% of its national income and invests a sum of 1000 each year. The economy starts with 10,000 as initial national income. Right? Then national income after 10 years will be. Give it a try. National income after 10 years. Actually, this is very close to what you study in difference equation, huh? Because we are writing this year's income as last year's income ka function, it also becomes difference equation. Okay, give it a try. Should we do it? An economy saves, say, 25% of its income. That means it is consuming 75%. So marginal propensity to consume is 0.75. Invests a sum of 1000 each year. Economy starts with 10,000 as initial national income. So I can say that my national income initially, that is 10,000, okay? So if you have to give A naught, hey, let me just give you one statement. I think I missed it. That is why it's becoming tricky. So write down, I think I missed the statement. Assume that the consumption in any year, sorry, my bad, huh? Depends on last year's income. Now give it a try. consumption in any year depends on last year's income. Now give it a try. So we are saying consumption this year is a function of last year's income. And you're saving 25% and consuming 75%. Investment is separate. So Y is C plus I. Okay. C, consumption this year will be 75% of last year's income. So we can say YT will be 0.75 YT minus 1 plus investment is 1000. This will be your first order difference equation. First order difference equation will become this. Try it now. Anyone? The economy starts with 10,000 as initial income, money. So if I find out my income in period 1, this will be 0.75 income in period 0 plus 1000. And this income in period 0, what you start with is 10,000. So you plug this 10,000 here. This is 1000. You plug this 10,000 here, right? So you will get some value here. So you'll get 8,500. This will be your first year's income. Then you go ahead and you continue doing so. You can use that. You can use first order difference equation also. Up to you. Anyone? Don't do this 10 times, huh? Try some other method. Okay. So let me do it for you. So the first, dekho, I hope, so another homework for today. All of you will go back and read difference equation chapter from intermediate maths. I have given you different forms there. First order में क्या होता है, second order में क्या होता है. Only first order is asked in exam. So from intermediate maths. Okay. The general form of any difference equation. मुझे कैसे पता है difference equation है? Because this has t and t minus 1. The general form of any difference equation is yt equal to y star. Y star is the equilibrium plus y naught minus y star y naught is the base, y star is the equilibrium, into this slope to the power whatever time period you want to find out for. So we find the equilibrium income, or it's also called as stable income. In when we talk about first order difference equation, it becomes stable income. It's also called as steady state income. So we find the steady state, that is this y star value, that is this y star value, y naught is the base value, and then you have this as the slope to the power t. So if I begin with my y star is that steady state value where yt minus 1 and yt become equal. Wherever yt minus 1 and yt become equal, that is called as steady state. So here, in order to find the steady state, what I will do is, I will put this also as y and this also as y. So if I will solve this, I'll get y as 4000. So my steady state becomes 4000. So now my YT will become 4000 plus my base was 10,000 minus 4000. This is 0.75 to the power t. This is your general formula, right? This is your general formula. Now you just go ahead and you substitute, put value of time period as 10 because you have to find for 10 years and get the answer to this equation. I'm leaving it to you. All of you do this, huh? Put P as 10 and get the answer. So this is your first order difference equation. You can do it using geometric progression also. I have just done this using first order difference equation.